What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to Onyx Essential Lounge. This is our Essential News Corner, and today we are reporting on the tragic story of rapper Jay Stash, who apparently shot himself as well as his girlfriend while the kids were still in the home. Rapper Jay Stash dead after he reportedly killed his girlfriend and then turned the gun on himself. The Los Angeles Police Department responded to an alleged murder-suicide in the Temple City area around 7:15 a.m. on New Year's Day in the 9200 block of Pentland Street, according to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. On Monday, January 3rd, authorities identified the murder-suicide victims as Justin Joseph, age 28, and Jeanette Gallegos, age 27. Both of whom reportedly died at the scene. Watch this clip from the local news in Temple City.
Man and a woman are dead from gunshot wounds. 3 children were in the house at the time.
Neighbors are now stunned by the sudden violence, and Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell is live outside the home tonight with the latest from investigators. Amy.
Well, Jory and Christiane, investigators have been here all day, and they're still here at the scene of what appears to be a murder and suicide. A New Year's Day tragedy in this Temple City neighborhood. The bodies of a 27-year-old woman and 28-year-old man removed from a home hours after a deadly shooting. Investigators believe the woman was shot multiple times by the man, who then turned the gun on himself.
This neighborhood is usually very quiet. Nothing much really happens around here. So this is very surprising to have this happen. It's just shocking.
Deputies discovered the bodies after being called to the home on Pentland Street around 7:30 this morning. The woman's 3 young children, ranging in age from 5 to 11, were found unharmed inside the house. A neighbor says he sometimes saw the man walking a dog, but they rarely spoke.
They just moved in. They've probably only been there 6 months. Not even that.
Oh, just a few months ago?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Did you hear anything today or
Nothing.
overnight?
Nothing.
Yeah.
No, nothing. And my son heard some noise, but he didn't think about it because of the for New Year's.
Neighbors say they often saw the 3 children playing outside, some expressing sadness and concern after hearing about the shocking murder.
I'm very worried about the kids. Yeah, the first thing I ask them is where are the kids, and if they see it or hear about it, I think that's very scary. And yeah, very sad for the kids for like a holiday.
A handgun was recovered inside the house. Authorities haven't yet released the names of the man and woman who died. Reporting live in Temple City, Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Gallegos reportedly died after suffering from multiple gunshot wounds, while Joseph sustained an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Lieutenant Derek Alfred confirmed Jay Stash is believed to have killed 27-year-old Jeanette Gallegos before turning the gun on himself. Lieutenant Derek Alfred branded the situation very tragic. Alfred confirmed that Joseph and Gallegos had been living together in the Temple City home for the past few months. He said that the couple had been arguing about their relationship before Jay Stash reportedly took Gallegos into the master bedroom and locked the door. Gallegos' kids, aged 7, 9, and 11, were home at the time and would knock on the door periodically to check on their mom. When they heard gunshots from the room around 7 a.m., they called their grandmother and she told them to call the cops. When the authorities got to the home, the kids ran outside and deputies forced their way into the master bedroom, which was locked. Officers found the rapper's girlfriend on the floor and said she sustained several gunshot wounds. Stash was also on the floor, unresponsive. There is not a lot of known information about Ms. Gallegos, but what we do know by admission of her sister is that she was a California State University graduate. She was full of life, she was sweet and caring, always there for everyone who needed her. According to Erica Chavez, Her sister's favorite quote was, "Live today because tomorrow is not promised." Back in 2017, Jay Stash did an interview with Crack Magazine detailing his upbringing. He confirmed that he was indeed a hustler and that growing up he never had a job but always managed to get by on his own terms. Here are some of the quoted statements from his 2017 interview. "For me, educating myself was the most important thing, and turning the skills I learned on the streets into more legitimate avenues. Growing up, I used to sell drugs and things like that, but that taught me how to earn a living. That background and hustle is still in me to this day. It motivates me now to never stop working. Right now, honestly, I'm not even really focused on music. I'm working on other things. I'm more focused on building companies and opening up stores in different countries, of which I've been doing on the low secretly. Rapping was just a platform to get myself out there and grow." Despite his success in the rap industry, it seems that the rapper may have had a problem with domestic violence and abuse. In 2014, his then girlfriend and model, Danny Faye, reported that the rapper brutally beat her. Danny Faye, a popular Tumblr model, shared a set of shocking photos on her page while claiming that her boyfriend, rapper Jay Stash, repeatedly punched her in the face. She also detailed the horrifying account of what happened between her and her now ex-boyfriend. Here's what Danny had to say back in 2014. "This is very hard for me at this moment in my life to express my heart and mind to the world. But I will say these last few months have been the worst months of my life. I was dating someone, Jay Stash, that abused me verbally, emotionally, and physically throughout the end duration of our relationship. Monday morning on September the 15th, 2014, my life was forever changed. A person I thought and believed I could trust, whom I gave my love, time, and energy to, brutally punched me in my face repeatedly with his fist while I became slowly unconscious, covered in blood, in his Brooklyn apartment bed. After he was done, he told me not to tell anyone, to not tell my friends. He also started to prepare legal action to protect himself in case I pressed charges against him. He cried and became unstable with his emotions and was apologetic towards his actions, but would continue to say, 'I did this to myself.' He then boarded a flight to Japan a few hours after and has been sending me text messages claiming he would destroy me even more than he already did. He said he would ruin my life. I got brutally beaten for confronting him on infidelity, which caused him to become violent in an instant. Do not interpret this as a cry for help. This is honestly a decision to speak up against domestic violence for those who can't due to the manipulative acts our abusers inflict on us to never speak up, and for those who didn't survive because of brutal domestic violence." This happened in September of 2014. The rapper turned himself in October of 2014, and the charges were ultimately dropped. As news of the suspected murder-suicide spread on social media, artist Spot'em Got'em penned, "Speechless, wishing this is a dream, damn Jay." The rapper tagged Jay Stash's Instagram account, adding, "Damn fam, this hurt the game, but nobody know what you're going through till it all in." The ex-Rich the Kid artist Jay Stash had hit songs on YouTube including Flexing, Gorillas, and Nothing Remix. This concludes our news segment for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you like and subscribe and share. Also, make sure that you click that post notification bell so that you can join our Noti Gang and be notified whenever we upload new content. Thanks again for watching.